Seltsam, seltsam. Und da hört's auf. Gut, in Anbetracht der Dinge muss ich die ein bisschen vergraulen dann. In Anbetracht der Alternativen, ich find's nicht.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Vukovac.
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Da, endlich mal. Was hat man los? Na nun. Oh my god, okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
No. Jetzt müsste ich überall mehr an Punkt haben. Okay.
Something is off.
Natürlich habe ich jetzt Hand nicht geskillt, das war ja eh klar.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in a cemetery.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafiets.
Untergang. Die Bewohner sagen, dass seit dem Tod des Starosten ein Fluch über dem Dorf liegt. Keinere.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a Bukovac.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A Bukovac.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Aber klar, wenn er behauptet, dass das Dorf von einem Lich heimgesucht wird, sein Name ist Bukovac. Schade. Schlecht. Ja, befürchte, man kommt nicht mehr zurück. Da, wobei, gibt es einen Wagen nehmen? Ja, müssen wir wohl. So. Okay.
I felt something. Where is it? Something is off.
Ja, das ist so.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Well. Ramen.
A horrible death.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever's carrying the flaw that lured the Salutor here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left in human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a Salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the Salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a Salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
I bear the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now? Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the Salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second Salutor. If I do manage to catch another Salutor, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary Thaumaturge wouldn't even try more than once. Only a few have multiple Salutors.
Why?
Some have lost their lives trying, others their senses. I was close to madness. I lost my sense of reality. I didn't know what was true. But I know I can do it. I'm almost 100% sure.
Isn't this exactly the sort of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me.
Ah,
People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects, and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
Sind wir zu Hause. Okay. Okay, ich muss da langsam markieren. Solange sind die Karten nicht ganz so groß. Könnten wir jetzt schon vorstellen, dass das Geklicke ein bisschen am Keks geht auf Dauer, aber man muss tatsächlich eigentlich halbwegs durchgehen. Oh, was will er denn?
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. Galahad gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Bewesener Spur.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Der Stolz aber.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Das ist fair, dass wir eigentlich die Updates noch machen, der wach. Ja, weg ist weg. Bisschen Regeneration.
You're right, sir.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Ja. dann fahren wir wieder zurück ins Dorf.
What do we have here? Let's take a look around.
Aha.
Let's take a
Okay.
look around. Damn it.
You've been going in so many circles.
Well
Verdammt.
then, I hope you'll... Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Lucas sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that. I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Wir sind mal locker aus. Ist das nicht das Wissen jemanden mit dem Tod? Nicht der ist ein Ruf im Dorf. So. Ist wohl der Schläger in der Gegend hier.
I
so.
know you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
Okay.
What do you want?
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
Okay. Überraschende Wendung trotzdem. Jetzt haben wir einen Punkt in Hand. Ob ich den jetzt so weit manipuliert? Den Driver wollte ich jetzt was sagen, in Kutscher. Dass ich da jetzt ein bisschen free vor.
Again.
This time it's a matter of life and death.
Oh je.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Vukovac.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Okay, schade.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
Wieso ist nicht da gewesen? Für was bin ich mit der Kutschen gefahren eigentlich?
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Aha, vielleicht ist sie.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
Was für ein Plot-Twist.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are, Vukovac. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Schwierigkeitsgrad, aber die Kämpfe sind einfacher. Dieser Modus richtet sich an die Geschichte konzentrieren wollen. Ich glaube, das wollen wir. Klingt interessant. Hui. Gegen wilde Salutoren kämpfen. Um einen wilden Salutor zu besiegen, musst du die Schatten loswerden, die ihn beschützen. Dadurch schwächst du den Salutor. Aber je schwächer er ist, desto erbitterter schlägt er zurück. Am Balken siehst du, waren der wilde Salutor weitere Feinde. Die Schlacht. Aber wir haben aufs Maul hauen. Okay. Okay, mit anschauen kann ich leben. Statue selber hat sich natürlich gepeinigt, versetzt ein Status Kapuze negativ sogar tödliche Auswirkungen haben. Lies dir die Beschreibung so viel durch, keine böse Überraschungen zu erleben. Alright. Also 4 Runden lang. Achso, Moment mal. Alleine anschauen am Ende jeder Runde. Effekt addiert sich mal 4. Also kriege ich 4 schon. Hm. Ja, schon wieder. Oh, lecker Kindswirbler. So, was haben wir da? Regassiert sich zweimal, okay. Ja, dann machen wir den einmal weg hier. Stapel, wir sind ein bisschen kurz zu Fischer. Interessantes Kampfsystem irgendwie. Eine gestreckte. So, was habe ich da jetzt gekriegt? Victor, Perfektionismus. Ah, okay. So funktioniert das also. Got it. Alle gerne rein. Vehemenz lasst ne?
You lose, you lose, you lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Aha. Einen Saluter ziehen. Du hast einen 16 Saluter, also ein Hans, aber alleine kannst du ihn nicht sehen. Auswählen kommt dir zur Hilfe. Der ungezogene Saluter gehorcht deinem Befehl nicht. Verhindere, dass du dich weit was verhindert, dass du dich weiterentwickelst und schwächt deine Tiefensicht. Glücklicherweise herausfindet seine Wut besänftigt und du hast das Unmögliche erreicht. Aha.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Yeah. Gar keine voll schnellen Entscheidungen trifft. Liebe hilft doch normalerweise. Schauen wir mal.
Think, Luca. Your feelings for Vesna are still true, I know that. Hear out her reasons before you do anything.
Okay. You two better not come back to the village!
As if we wanted to.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
What the heck, ey? Albuquerque ist ja dann doch schon ein bisschen entfernt. Wenn man da in Russland, Warschau und Polen und überall jetzt dort sind wir, ich glaube, den sehen wir wieder. Das war jetzt ein bisschen zu cheesy gerade. So. Da haben wir eigentlich alles. No. Das wollte ich gar nicht entwickeln. Salutas Ach so. Ach, das ist... Surprise. Was, wir sammeln da nur Bordern, oder wie? Ah. Gut.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father.
Yeah.
Do you still want to send something?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
Ein bisschen besser als wir vorher, finde ich schon.
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
Just a moment ago, I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Thanks to you. I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Wirkt fast so, als wenn uns begleiten da gerade jetzt. Das war sozusagen der Prolog, oder wie?
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I definitely didn't expect I'd be coming to my father's funeral so early.
I've noticed you two had certain differences in your views on life.
Yes, especially on my life. But admittedly, that's not a very exciting discovery. Is that all you've learned about me on our journey?
You drool in your sleep. Anything in there about Warsaw?
Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three petitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
Ihm einige Beobachtungen mitteilen.
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the whores.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Soderle. Dann sage ich danke fürs Zuschauen und bis zur nächsten Folge.